Hey, what up, YouTube? This is Prodigy X Chaos back once again after a while. I know I've been out, but I just wanted to show you guys this real quick war we had. It was honestly one of our best wars. What's even better about it is we had new people in it. I'm very proud. I don't know what the other clan's name was, so I'm not gonna try to butcher it, but we had a perfect war, including new members, such as Mr. Sir, Angry Nelson, and Joker. I just want to shoot you through a couple attacks. This is Manny's first attack. He's our leader. Here you see that he used the Pentalaloon. He drops 4 balloons in a haste next to the air sweeper, trying to get that air defense and drag out the queen CC, which he successfully does. Now he uses the queen to pawn as a decoy. He drops his queen. At this point, we see his king's half dead. Pops the ability. The dragon's almost dead. Drops the first hound. Drops his loon surgically. Another haste spell, same way. At this point, he drops both skellies and a rage to take care of that enemy queen. The second hound pops, I think it is. Then he starts deploying his hounds after that. Here we see the third pop, the third pound pop, yes. Haste, be deployed again. At this point, we're down to 2 ADs. It sucks that loons are so OP right now, but if you know how to use them, why not take advantage of this OP meta? That's what I say. At this point, we see Manny is gonna be in no need of that heal spell because he's got so many balloons left over that it's reckless. As we saw before, this was a 3-star, so let's just scurry on out of here. We see that BK still up, but it won't be for long. He deploys his minions to do the cleanup, and he swags that heal. Well done, Manny. We do consider the fact that this was almost a maxed out Town Hall 9 besides the heroes. So that's savage. Up next, we got Manny's second attack. On a little lower base. I mean, it's not quite at 100% as you would think, even though the walls are not how they should be. He's got low level heroes. So he drops the king, the pawn, takes out the queen. His queen is taking out his CC. At this point, he deploys the hounds, the balloon surgically as well. Drops his first haste to screw the balloons up again. At this point, we see the haste coming down again, right next to those balloons. I believe he went clockwise on this. Yes, clockwise. It's actually really sweet because you see him go all around the base with those balloons. And in my opinion, it's one of the sweetest things because balloons are hard to handle. They're not the type of thing where it's a balloon, just drop them. No, you gotta be well positioned. You can't be taking any risks. If you do take a risk and you fail, you will pay dearly with balloons. At this point, we see that the only weapon left is mortar. The rest is basically cleanup. So we'll fast forward it a little bit. Props to Manny for that 6-pack. Lately, he's been doing really good these wars. There it is, boys. 6-pack from Annie. I would show my attacks, but I mean, it's a really bully attack. I had to drop down and take care of 3 and 4. I believe they're Town Hall 8s, but there's no point showing a max Town Hall 9 crush a Town Hall 8. What I am going to show, though, is a Town Hall 8 go against the Town Hall 8. This is one of our newest members, Mr. Sir. And he successfully drags the CC out with a hog. At this point, he uses his EQ, uses one wizard to start on the TC, deploys 2 golems, and then deploys wizards behind the CC to take him out. I believe that at this point he drops his Valks with CC in him, and then a heal spell, which in my opinion was a very smart move. He rages him up. I'm not going to talk about his spell placement because he knows what he's doing. Obviously, he's not a noob. I can honestly say by far, this attack was one of the best attacks I've seen at Town Hall 8. And it was crazy good. At this point, he starts deploying balloons. Oh, no. That's the one thing that can scare every clasher. That Wi-Fi sign. Let's speed it up a bit, just in case. Oh, never mind. But at this point, we see the balloons are just taking the defenses out. The only thing left is that Tesla. At this point, is just cleanup. And this attack was one of the most savagest attacks we had. I mean, good job done, Mr. Sir. Keep it up. Then back here, we got one of our newest members again, Angry Nelson. I believe this is his second war with us. It takes out the closest AD. Oh boy. There's that lost connection I was talking about. Just great. Just another way to ruin my video. Alright. Let's go back to that attack. Oh crap. Alright, here we go. Let's go back to that one attack. I believe that it was Angry Nelson. There it is. Let's just speed this up because we obviously know there's 3-star with dragons and balloons. Okay, so he deploys his CC to drag out the enemy CC. At which point, I honestly would have took out the farthest CC with the hogs away. Even if they didn't drag the CC out, but you would have taken out like 3 defenses with those hogs since they're level 6. At this point, you see more than half of the base is gone. There's no air defenses left. The only weapons that can target troops are the wizard tower and the archer tower, which are now gone. And at this point, it's just cleanup. In raids like this, where your dragons split up, it gets really tense because most of the time you don't know if you're gonna have enough time or not.